22 stir, keep that fire on him.
Flag on the play.
So when King Pill is doing all this, I'm starting to do the math in my head. And I start thinking, okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22 stir to blick on cut. All right, I got a question. As long as King Pill, I feel like he's like primarily interested in talking if we're going to be talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring this shit up.
Hey, and F, I don't even.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring this shit up.
Hey, and F, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original Slide first.
We ain't doing that.
Flag on the play, flag on the play. We got another one, family. We got another one. Here we go with Adam 22 at his finest, conquering and dividing, right? Conquering and dividing for content. Controversy equals content. So he putting brothers against each other to create controversy since 4Extra is out of commission. You hear me? We got another one.
Basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song that had disses in it that might affect his street situations. True.
Yeah, right. Y'all, that's true, you feel me? I believe that was true, you feel me? Yeah, some shit like that. We was politicking about it, you feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was gonna be like your
Man,
rival.
I was just giving that shit to my audience, you feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that shit dish the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no nigga. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no nigga. Period.
Who said
You know
somebody
what I'm
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I tried to read in.
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
Right.
and you said where it's aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Oh, okay, for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
Clarify.
What we on, though?
Clarify.
What we on, though?
Flag on the play, flag on the play. Look at Adam 22. See, this is what he do. He knew Jefe was having car problems. He knew, as he say, he didn't have his lean to the side, lean to this side, if you understand what I'm saying. And he knew he was in a bad mood, so he wanted to create content. So what he did was he used King Pill to poke the bear, right? Now, after he started all of this, after he didn't start all this conflict, he just sits back and lets the show begin. Right? And this is where King Pill got animosity for Adam 22 for setting up this whole scenario for content. This is where all of the animosity comes from. This scenario, this moment right here. Flag on the play, low blow, family, low blow.
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Oh, I'm
talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
Right.
and you said where it's aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Oh, okay, for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then King Pill was like, oh, for sure. He was, to be honest, he did get checked and he got pressed. To keep it a buck, he got pressed. And when he said, well, what we on though? My reaction would have been like, I'm on whatever you on. By him not reacting like that, he turned it down. Regardless of the scenario, he turned it down as a man. You hear me?
Clarify. On, though.
Clarify.
But we had very, very important things to discuss. And so he's complaining about the topics. It's kind of weird. And so one topic that just popped into my head, and people on the Reddit and everything are trying to frame this as if I was like really trying to set up an Aunt Jefe King Pill beef, which is not actually my intent there. Hello, Julius. How you doing?
Hello.
That was not really my intent. But I asked and I mentioned set up an Aunt Jefe King Pill beef, which is not actually my intent there.
That was exactly your intent, bro. We all see it, bro. You 4Extra ain't there no more, bro. You trying to replace him with King Pill. So you want some controversy to get his name in the algorithm, which it did. But I don't know if that was a skit. Flag on the play, flag on the play. Was that a skit? To get views? See, because you can't trust nothing with Nojumper family. I'm just saying.
Gang, this is when I said that, I didn't mention who might be offended. I didn't mention what it was, but very quickly, the Aunt Jefe energy changed.
Flag on the play, flag on the play. Technical, family, technical. Personal foul, cuz, personal foul. Let's hit that review, cuz. Let's hit that review booth, cuz. Let's hit that review booth.
Hey, Aunt Jefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
Man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
From that same diss refers to another hood. Now, keep in mind, Aunt Jefe from 8 Trey Gangsta Crip. When I said that he censored out the swears, I didn't mention who, not swears, but gang disses. When I said that, I didn't mention who might be offended. I didn't mention what it was, but very quickly, the Aunt Jefe energy changed.
There we go again. Adam 22 playing the victim.
Aunt Jefe.
What's going on, Adam? What's happening with it?
Chilling, man. We on the news right now, and we were just wondering, like, what your perspective was on. I don't know if you heard, but King Pill tried to engage in fisticuffs with me last night after you left.
The classic Aunt Jefe laugh.
They try to fight you.
He tried to squabble over me, man. It's on the Nojumper Instagram.
No, I mean, shit, y'all. As far as that, I don't know why he tried to fight you, but just as far as over the whole situation, I ain't into all the, everybody spinning their little narratives on social media. That's why I just feel like in that conversation, he shouldn't even inserted himself in the conversation, because he kind of inserted himself in the conversation where I was talking to Lush, because that's why I was just trying to, kill it right there. Like, look, bro, he not even about to linger with that topic, or even make this like the butt of no jumper joke or none of that. You feel me? I'm saying, but he wanted to intervene, so that whatever that little exchange was what it was. So,
I don't think he understood that was. I don't think that.
You though, I was like, damn, like shit, why? Like shit,
And I don't think he understood that that's what you were doing, though. I think he was like mad confused. I don't think he got that you were like saying he didn't diss my hood. I don't think he got you were addressing me at that
but
moment.
I mean, shit, everybody else heard. I just feel like this. Like at the end of the day, it's like you came out, you interject to say the same shit that I was saying. Like, it doesn't make no sense for you to say the same shit that I'm already explaining. So it's like kind of make it seem like you put yourself on a defense mechanism. It's gonna make me get defensive right off the back. Like, hold on, like, what the fuck are we talking about? Because you're saying the same shit I'm saying.
For sure. Yo, so my question is, like, nobody seems to believe me in the chat, but when I brought up him censoring the song and taking out the gang disses, I didn't really think it 100% through, and didn't think about the fact that you were someone who might feel the way about that. So do you feel like I was instigating too much by even bringing that up?
Like, really, I would have said something already. I'm not like mad at you anything. Like I kind of, this is how I feel about the situation, right? I didn't think it was gonna come up. You feel me? I was gonna holler at him, aside off the camera about that, but being that it came up on camera, it came up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can see it from that first pick. Look at the body language in the first pick.
Yeah. Okay. So let's press play. Yeah. Obviously. So. You see me to the left, and that's King Pill wearing the army fatigues. We love a man in uniform. Yeah. And so he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying, like, you know what? Can you send it right now? I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now? I'm like, if you want, you could call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business.
Flag on the play. Basically, Adam 22 didn't like the comment that King Pill said about how the topics are boring. So what he did was he put him on blast, and he put him in a situation where either he had to react or he was gonna get marked out. And he used Aunt Jefe as a damn faux extra. You understand? Aunt Jefe is the new faux extra, if y'all didn't know. To mark out King Pill, right?
Yes, and I even noticed Aunt Jefe kind of trying to like be a little cool to. Yeah, obviously. So you see me to the left, and that's King Pill wearing the army flag. So he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying like, you know what? Can you send it right now? I said Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now?
Flag on the play, flag on the play. It looked like King Pill was getting down who he mad at. He wasn't mad. He wasn't mad at Aunt Jefe. He was mad at you for setting up the whole scenario, bro. Come on.
You're gonna see this in just 1 second. He's still talking to me in a rather aggressive way at this point. It's like slowly ratcheting up. And this is me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill. Like, Josh will get it to you. Whatever. Okay, go to the neck. You can see he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away.
Flag on the play, flag on the play. Interception, family, interception. Now this is when Nojumper goes into his office, or whoever office that is, and grab that fire cuz. And I ain't talking about no lighter.
Yeah. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone, typical internet thug, pulls out his phone, starts filming. I'm sure he's gonna drop this footage at some point. He starts calling me the F slur, starts acting like I'm a bitch. The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter, and I was actually grabbing one off of Mikey's desk.
Looking for a lighter? Nah, you was looking for that fire, cuz. You don't lie.
And King Bill trying to film a skit. He's trying to act like real angry. He's mad. But his boys are the ones standing in between him. Now look what he does here.
Come on, man. So bro throw the balls on the floor. Come on, man. This shit look like a skit to me.
Keep that fire on him. So when King Pill is doing all this, I'm starting to do the math in my head. And I start thinking, okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22-ster to up blick on cut? Now, in my head, what I established almost immediately was like, if he punches me, I'm pulling out and I'm gonna start shooting at him. If he punches me, I'm pulling out and I'm gonna start shooting at him.
Technically.
Okay? That's what's going on in my head. It's like, yeah, that's the line that needs to be crossed here.
Flag on the play, flag on the play. So if you go up to Nojumper, just know that Nojumper packing, whack packing allegedly. Everybody up there strapped up. So if you get searched allegedly, you know what that mean. You better not go up there with your chain or nothing in your car for them.
Enough for me to turn this into this kind of situation, right? But either way, like it ended so quickly, and his homies seemed like they were the ones that really like were more even-tempered. Worst thing that I could have ever imagined. But that is in fact how this went down. And honestly, I think it was probably the first time that any rapper, person that we had on the podcast, etc., had ever tried to like do anything physical towards me in any kind of way, shape, or form.
Bro, because people is tired of you playing with them, bro. People is up there doing free interviews while you making millions off of them. Come on, bro. People tired of that. Come on. People waking up, bro.
I'm gonna rewatch this. You can't tell that King Pill really like wasn't doing anything until his boys got between him, you know?
That's like brought his camera.
That's when his camera comes out, and that's when it becomes the kind of thing of like, oh, like hold me back. I don't want to. Oh yeah, hold me back. I'm gonna do something to him. Like he didn't have that energy. He was just kind of standing close to me until his homies start jumping in between him, and then all of a sudden he's Hulk Hogan. Now,
here we go, playing victim, bro. Flag on the play, flag on the play. Here we go, enticing the situation. Let that shit go. Let bygones be bygones, but no. You didn't entice the situation. Now King Pill got to go back and answer to somebody for what he didn't do up there or what he did do up there. Because of you set up the whole situation, bro. Don't play victim now, bro.
Hold on, this Wack calling me right now.
Oh boy.
Yo, we live. We live. Why everybody calling me talking about nigga trying to say something to Adam?
You didn't see the video? He tried to fight me last night.
Who did?
King Pill.
Nah, that's some busted shit, nigga. You should have got down with Ed. Nigga, Ed checked you. See, check this out. And look, Adam is gonna be who the fuck Adam is. Right? Listen, Adam gonna instigate. He gonna do every with it. And listen, if you feed into it, that's on your ass.
In other words, if you a gangbanger and you go up there and you fall for the tricks that Adam be up there setting them traps he be setting for content, and you a gang member, see, civilians ain't got nobody to answer to, but gangbangers got OGs to answer to. So if you go up there and get tripped up and get slipped up like on DJ Vlad, that's on you. That's what he's saying.
He be antagonizing, but Lush ain't Adam. Lush gonna end up getting shocked out, respectfully. I see him come. Nigga, this the train. He dissed it from the bottom to the top. Ain't no community diss. Right. Community diss, if he would have just said, he'd have dissed that hood, right? But then Hefe is coming up here with a clear mind to pod. Now, this other dude who been playing super Damu, when Ed got at him, ain't no checking of nothing from the opposing side without it didn't go into a squabble.
A Crip did check a blood or a pyro. A Crip did check a pyro. That's 100%. See, Wack right here, bro. He on this police. He on this police side right now.
Right. When he said, I'm from A Train Gangster, you didn't diss my hood. When a nigga dissed the train, he dissed it from the bottom to the top. Ain't no community diss. Community diss, if he would have just said, he'd have dissed that hood, right? But then Hefe is coming up here with a clear mind to pod. Now, this other dude who been playing super Damu, when Ed got at him, ain't no checking of nothing from the opposing side without it didn't go into a squabble. There can't no Crip tell me, hey nigga, what you say? And I know I said something. Dissing him, it's on.
So Wack, do you think that this is gonna seriously? Wack, is this?
Ed was just trying to conduct business, but I gotta correct him. He absolutely did this.
Right. So Wack, question: is this gonna impact how King Pill is viewed or respected in the streets?
Yeah.
Nigga, but hold on, R&B.
Of
Who
course.
called me an hour ago flipping out? Want to come to Nojumper. 2 days ago. Oh. King Bill homie just calling me. Time bomb, 45, I don't know how they got my number. I had to tell him, you can't trip on Ant.
How is King Pill's homies gonna trip on Ant when Ant was just correcting the situation? Adam over there acting all shocked and all surprised, and he set the whole thing up, bro. Come on, man.
Want to come to Nojumper. 2 days ago. Oh. King Bill homie just calling me. Time bomb, 45, I don't know how they got my number. I had to tell him, you can't trip on Ant because Ant didn't diss Pomona. 456 Oparu, he addressed the nigga that dissed the trade. So all that trying to turn the aggression on Ant ain't with none of that. I fuck with Ant. He ain't diss nobody, right? And not to say Ant ducking no smoke. He a respectable nigga from respectable hood. But
is that the way he's supposed to say it though? He said like you ain't dissing my hood, like you wasn't doing that.
No,
like that's a check right there.
Big Flacco.
Hey, listen, man. All I'm gonna say is, well, one, it's time for Flacco to be in charge of the hiring that goes on in that building. No, hey, listen. Ask Flacco or ask anyone. It's hardly been wrong about anyone in that building. Listen, me and London done had our conversations where I predicted like niggas arts and niggas drama before they even got in.
I ain't gonna lie, Flacco, you definitely have. You've been right about like
5 to 6 things lately in that group chat.
Man, Flacco whole ass is the key maker. He
From the very beginning, bro, I told niggas, one, he's not like that. He's a buster. Y'all said he's the biggest blood promoter. I said, bro, you niggas just took it. And I also told y'all he is untalented. He has nothing to offer. He's a J-Cat and a smoker. For some reason, y'all thought this dude was some type of head honcho mafia boss, so y'all thought that it was beneficial to have him around.
run his
Keep it a buck. Bro was a clown and he was willing to do anything, like baby oil and peanut butter up there at Nojumper. Nojumper was using him like a damn clown for his circus. And that's all that it is. He might be running a play right now.
Don't like his music. Lush, Adam, and anybody else who would probably for that nigga, bro.
No, 456 is a banging ass song. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
And then when they show you they a buster, now all of a sudden, I never vouched for them. King Pill showed y'all he's a buster. He's the biggest buster I've ever seen, bro. The other person y'all been saying that I was wrong about is jefe. I'm saying y'all got a peek into the world of trouble that's coming y'all way last night. And trust me, I'll be 100% right about that one too. I promise you that.
This is bad.
Wait. So you saying Aunt Jefe is gonna end bad too? That's what you just saying.
Flacco don't want to let nobody in Massa house. I'm phoning him brave.
Wait. Man, tell me a gangbanger that ended right on Nojumper.
True.
I mean, there's a couple. AD, Whack.
Yeah, lots.
There's a lot of solid dudes, even if sometimes we have J-Cat in our midst.
Wait, pause. Maybe ended right on Nojumper. According to Adam, that was a disastrous situation.
I mean, it wasn't no physical altercation or anything that happened. I mean, he just left the company.
Yeah, he left and we talked shit on the internet, and that was it.
I mean, but he was here for like 3 years, never had.
Now, I get it. You feel me? You know what? Fuck it. Give me my Krispy Kreme hat. Fuck it. It's on. You know what? Why the fuck is a multimillionaire owner of a company gonna catch the fade with one of his employees who's intoxicated and acting unreasonable? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. He's not no gang member either. He's a civilian. I'm talking about Adam.
And if I did shoot at him, I would.
And that's what I was telling you,
I
Adam.
hope that I would blow his hand off so I could create a boxing match.
And if you, here's a cold part.
Flag on the play. He's still making jokes about 4 extra in his hand, bro. That's a damn shame.
With all my heart, if you uphold him and shot him, you probably be the one to get in trouble.
Hell no. In my business where he's trying to attack me?
I don't know, bruh. Our lives are so fucked up. Shit, maybe because you white. And
Don't put that in there. Maybe because you're white.
No.
I'm just.
God.
You guys don't think
I feel like you
there's no
just.
truth to what I'm saying?
No, that
No,
was
I don't think so.
self-defense.
lawyer money.
Shit,
I'm
yeah,
not
you
the
got
kind of
lawyer
person
money,
that would
but-
shoot him
That was
unless
self-defense.
it was like obviously a situation in which it was permissible.
I'm not saying that you would.
And I would have aimed
but-
for the right.
What's so crazy is if Nojumper would have started shooting at King Peel, he would have started shooting at the rest of them too. Let's just keep that understood.